Hey everyone, have you ever actually pondered the value and essence of time? Have you thought about how significant it is to invest your time in someone else or into a project? No matter how you look at it, time can never be repeated, it can never be replaced. In my opinion, it's one of the most valuable assets in life. That's why I absolutely treasure even a few seconds of someone's time. And I've always felt this way, but more so ever since my boys died. If you think about it, for someone to think of you, that thought, and then to text you or phone you is so precious and significant. Yet, most of us are guilty of wasting time. Most of us are also guilty of not doing sufficient self-care. And I'd like to chat to you about that today. Because with this whole COVID-19 thing going on, you know, you might feel depressed, you might feel anxious, you might feel irritable or even angry. Because everything you're experiencing right now is essentially symptoms of grief, and grieving comes in numerous forms. And the fact that without any control over it, your freedom has been taken away, um, your standard routines have been changed or affected, that will all contribute to you going through a grief process. And you need to acknowledge that and honor it. So know that what you're feeling is not abnormal. And you're allowed to have these emotions. You're allowed to feel what you're feeling. Um, it's what you do with those emotions that matters. So if you find that you have rage building up in you, start exercising. Do any physical activity. If you feel sad, cry, punch a pillow or a cushion, or chat to someone. But learn to manage every single emotion as it arises. You don't need to suppress it. Please don't, because that will, in actual fact, just result in havoc and chaos. So I want to invite you, if you really don't find that you have someone you can talk to about your emotions and feelings, please contact me and talk to me. I'm here, I'm available. I still continue working. I'm still seeing clients. I'm still having sessions online. And this is the importance of maintaining mental health, because you don't want to get on the other side of this virus and find that now you're going to have to start using antidepressants or all sorts of medications to manage emotions that have built up inside of you. Also, the other thing is, do physical activities. So if you're not someone who likes exercising, do something that you love. Develop a hobby. Do gardening. I know not everyone loves gardening like I do, but it's a wonderful option and it's very rewarding to see the difference that you've established. And it's also something that you can do with your family, weather permitting. Read books that you haven't made the time for to read in a long time. Build puzzles, like I said in my previous video. There's a host of things that you can consider doing and that you can apply your time to. But the most fulfilling and rewarding one is connect with those people that you've put off connecting with for a long, long time. Last night, or late afternoon actually, my husband and I had the most incredible visit with friends of ours in South Africa. And it was so filled with laughter and fun for about 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken. It literally felt as though they were in our home and that we were making a barbecue or having drinks together. But that's the point. It doesn't always have to be serious. It doesn't have to be a rigid conversation. Have a fun conversation and share some time with people that you love and that you love to connect with. Having said all that, I'm going to say goodbye to you now, but I'd like you to really, really think about the essence of this whole pandemic. I truly, truly believe it's the earth, universe, helping the earth to cleanse itself. And if you can find a way of looking at this whole thing in a positive way, you'll already feel much better about it. And if I think back, even where my son's deaths are concerned, I found a positive in each of their deaths, in each of those situations. And it's what's kept me standing. I used this time to finish my book, and it turned out that it will now be a series of 5 books, in fact. I'm starting on the second one after this video. And I really look forward to sharing it with you guys. I've been intending to write this book, as most of you will know, for very possibly the past 7-8 years. It's finally happened, and thanks to COVID-19. So see, there's a blessing in that. I'm also blessed that I still do get to spend some time with my elderly clients, and bless their souls for that, and thank God for that. Anyway, people, the world is in chaos. We don't need to be. You take care of yourself, and don't forget to love yourself. Reach out, nurture yourself, and just find the value in this horrible situation. But it's going to be over before we know it, and what we do with that time then is what matters most. So don't stay behind, or don't find yourself in limbo. Realize what the value is of this occurrence and make the most of it. I love you guys loads, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. If you found value in this video and liked it, please hit the like button below, share it with friends, and do subscribe if you haven't already. And keep your eyes peeled, because I'll be announcing when my book is published and available. Bye guys, thanks for listening.